Alright, so Saturday, back with another Transformers review. Sorry I haven't done one in a while. If you're curious as to what's taking me so long, go ahead and check out my vlog I've uploaded. Link will be down in the description. This time around, I have Transformers Prime Voyager Class Predaking. And first of all, let's take a quick look at the packaging. Got our Voyager size box. We got himself on the side there. Got a nice picture of him down in the corner. Got the bio up there. Pause if you want to read it. Got the tech specs down there. On the back, we got the nice obligatory product shots. We got the weapon description, bot mode, dragon mode, characters are primed down the bottom. Very nice art piece up here on the side. I like that piece of art right there. So, yeah. Oh, and before I get too far into it, let's go ahead and have our next section of the Prime storyline. I actually haven't even read this myself. I've just been enjoying the toy so much. You got the nice artwork of Predaking right there. So, yeah. As we can see, he is a dragon. Orange and black, they're colors that work pretty well together. Just, you know, I'm not too thrilled about the colors, but it's a nice looking dragon. You know, nice straight angular, kind of a traditional style dragon, but really, really spiky all over. The wings are a little floppy, loose. You know, this one locks in place pretty well, but then this one's loose. So I'm gonna have to get some nail polish on there. He's got two joints in the wings. Got a swivel back and forth there. Don't really know why the wings would want to do that, but hey. Up along here on the side, up all here on the wing, you have like some Cybertronian writing going on. Yeah. No articulation in the tail. Some nice skull trim here and there. It's pretty cool. I like the head sculpt, but it's all rubbery and squishy. I really don't care for that. I really wish they would either, you know, do less spiky or hard plastic or something. Stop with the soft, gooey plastic. Articulation-wise, his head he can bob his head. He can, if you can get your finger in there, he can open his mouth up. He's got a neck swivel. He's got a double jointed neck, which is pretty cool. Nothing else past the shoulders. He's got shoulder swivel. He's got in and out. He's got an upper arm swivel. The elbow could stand to be have a bit more range to it, especially because this is the robot mode elbow too. He's got a ball jointed wrist and kind of double jointed but joined together fingers. You know, the top fingers are on different joints than the bottom fingers, which is pretty cool looking. I like that. His back legs are hinged in and out like this, but that's really more for the transformation joint. You got a 360-degree swivel, but it's going to get blocked by stuff. He's got a reverse knee bend and a bit of essentially a toe articulation. So, you know, if you want to, you can get some pretty decent action poses out of him. Just like with the deluxe figures. Yeah, they've gotten really good at doing their beast formers right anymore. Let's get a cool pose going. Ark! Now that does work pretty good. Straighten him back out and demonstrate his in-animal weapons. He's got twin dragon flame-like missile launchers. If I can get them to peg in. There we go. That'll peg in on either side of his neck, which look really nice. I know what they're going for. They're kind of going for, what was his name? Cybertronian Scourge, and he was a three-headed dragon also, but his dragon head's folded back into the body, and then they would spring up. These ones just sort of peg on. And it would have been cool if you could find some way to store them away on him without having them deployed, but you really can't. Detail-wise, though, these are actually pretty nice-looking blasters, missile launchers, whatever the case may be. You know, got all nice, a lot of silver paint in here, a lot of nice little molded-in detail and whatnot. The lower jaw is on a hinge, but springed, so you pull it down, it closes. Pull it down, closes. And if you want to, you can take them and peg them together. And by pulling one hinge, you work both sides. And these missile launchers are pretty damn strong. You know, I shot them almost halfway across my room earlier. So I'm going to take those apart and put them back over here. Let's get your wings up and out of the way. And bring in my comparison shots. Let's go ahead and start with Generations Drift. And yeah, it's a deluxe, I know, but you know, it's a deluxe. This is a deluxe class Generations Drift, and you know, Predaking's actually pretty darn big. You know, he scales pretty well with the deluxe size cars. Let's bring in Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. Pretty big, pretty good size comparison. I like that. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get into transformation. Now, transformation is actually surprisingly simple, yet has its own little quirks to it. For the arms, you're going to fold out those spikes, fold the hands closed, and pretty much there are your arms. Your arms are done. But it's the legs that get interesting. What you're going to do is you're going to pull the tail out. That's going to become like a sword club thing. You come down here to the middle and pull the legs apart. Like so. Yeah, twist it at the waist. Then bring the legs all the way down. Bring out the toes. And make sure you straighten out his animal mode legs. Flip the toes back, and then you just... Oh, there we go. You gotta make sure this fin part folds to the back like that. And you just stick them in there. So, again, make sure this fin part goes all the way forward on the legs before you fold them back away and lock them in place. Now you can stand them up. Turn them around, you know, pull the wings back down, you know, twist this part around, then pull the chest away, turn the dragon head around. I still haven't got the camera high enough to weigh. There we go. Turn the dragon head around, and it all folds away into the back. And this part comes up and just covers that up. And make sure that you line up this tab right here on the front of the head to the little slot that's in the back of the chest. Like that. And lock that all in there. And you gotta just adjust the wings now. And now you have Predaking in his robot mode. Liking it. This is a really nice, you know, essentially modern representation of the G1 Predaking. He's got all the colors there. He's got the intimidation. He is spiky as all spiky get. He's very, very spiky. I like all the orange trim and all that. You know, definitely, I really do feel that the robot mode is the stronger of the two modes, but they're both solid modes. He's got the Predaking insignia there on his chest. Now, his backpack is kind of floppy and kind of crowded, but it really is still a minimalistic backpack, you know. Problem that I don't like is, again, this wing is floppy. Maybe get some nail polish on that later on. I really do wish the wings were higher up. You know, I mean, right now they're like, he's got butt wings. He's flying on his butt wings of doom. Talk accessories now. He's got his club sword, and that can just be taken and pegged into either hand. There's a little slot right here, and there you go. But you know, I really do see him being like, you know, I got these sharp I got these really sharp claws. I don't need no club. That's actually how loose the club fits in. It's not a very reliable club port. You can still peg in the missile launchers onto his back over here, but you really can't peg them in to store them, because it just won't fit in there. But what's really cool is you can take them and peg them in here on the back of his wrist. I really like that right there. And one cool effect is, remember before I said that they can peg together? So go and peg them together. Get his arms together kind of like this. And there you go. I really like that. I wish there was somewhere to store his sword, but really all that you're going to be able to do is that. Yeah. So let's bring in my comparison shots. We have Generations Deluxe Drift, Generations Deluxe Blur. I always get those names mixed up, I know. Same mold as Drift from before, though. And here's Fall of Cybertron Air Raid. Same mold as the Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. And the best comparison of all, got him next to Optimus Prime. And as you can see, they really are about the same height. Optimus is definitely bulkier, and Predaking is, you know, skinnier. Do I recommend Predaking? You can actually still find him. He has unfortunately become a bit of a shelf warmer. So, pick him up. You know, he's a great fun figure. He could have been done better. You know, I really don't like that they put all the rubber into his spiky head. It's all rubbery and articulation-wise, you know, the arms transfer over. The hips, he's got universal jointed hips. He's got an upper leg, upper thigh swivel. He's got a decent knee bend. For some reason, these are articulated too. He's got toe and heel articulation, which is pretty cool. And his head has a nice swivel to it, and a little bit of up and down, but not a whole lot. Really, the only things I can say that aren't very good about this guy is his head is all rubbery, and the wings should have been higher up. So, if you can find him, which is going to be pretty easy to find him pretty much anywhere, pick him up. He's a great figure, though you may want to wait till he goes on discount, because he could have been a lot better. I am going to keep this guy. So, thank you much for watching. This has been Talker Day with a review of Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Predaking, and thanks for watching.